I want to start this video with a small story. A couple of years ago, I had so many dreams written down. I wanted to get fit, learn a new skill, start a creative project. I would plan everything in detail, but somehow nothing really moved forward. I would get excited, take a few steps, then stop. That cycle of starting, stopping, and feeling frustrated kept repeating. Maybe you have felt that too, wanting change but not being able to stick with it. I call the cycle the loop. You want to do something, you plan for it, but then life happens. You lose focus, feel bad about yourself, and then promise to start again. It feels endless. But what I have learned is that the loop is not proof that you are lazy or incapable. It is just a sign that you need a better way to approach consistency. The first thing that helped me was rest. And I don't mean the kind of rest where you scroll on your phone or binge watch shows. I mean real, quiet rest. The kind where you let your brain and body slow down. At first, it feels boring, but that boredom is important. It gives space for new ideas to come up. When was the last time you let yourself do nothing without feeling guilty about it? Answer that in the comments below. Once I had more energy, I realized I needed to organize my goals. I used to think organization meant fancy planners or complicated systems. But it can be as simple as writing down your top 3 priorities on a sticky note or keeping a small list on your phone. When you can see your goals in front of you, they feel real and less overwhelming. Can you think of one goal you could write down right now to make it more concrete? Then comes the part of making habits easy. For the longest time, I thought I needed to go big, like running 5 kilometers a day. But the truth is, small steps win. If you want to exercise, just start with stretching for 5 minutes. If you want to create, start with one sentence or one sketch. The smaller and the easier it is, the more likely you will actually do it. So ask yourself, what's the simplest version of your big goal you could try today? Another thing that changed my consistency was my environment. I noticed that I could never focus at home, but when I went to a cafe or even just moved my desk, I got so much more done. Our environment shapes our habits more than we realize. If your space is cluttered or distracting, it makes it harder to stay consistent. Take a look around right now. Does your environment support the goals you have? And finally, the biggest lesson of all, being kind to yourself. For a long time, I thought pushing myself with harsh words would make me stronger. But in reality, the more I criticized myself, the more I avoided my goals. When I started treating myself with patience, like I would treat a close friend, it became easier to get back up after setbacks. How do you talk to yourself when you fall short? Could you try being a little gentler next time? So here's what we covered. Rest to recharge. Organize your goals simply. Make your habits easy to start. Shape your environment to support you. And practice self kindness along the way. These are not big, dramatic steps, but small changes that make consistency possible. Now, here is my challenge for you. Choose just one of these steps and try it this week. It could be writing down one goal, creating a calmer space, or allowing yourself an hour of guilt free rest. Whatever you choose, commit to it and notice how it feels. Consistency is not about being perfect, it's about showing up, even in small ways, and trying again. You don't need to do everything today, you just need to take one step.